out there, and there are ones that are that malicious that they will try to take you over. And I do believe in that.
Yeah, they are out there. It's kind of freaky, but they are out there.
Right. And then I got one more story, and it's really short.
Okay.
So, when I was 16, I was in this punk band. And this band, like, we went nowhere. Just basically going over to a friend's house, jamming for a bit, and then just sitting around and being stupid all night. Well, we decided that the oldest guy in our band, our drummer, was going to drive us over to Alton, Illinois, which is actually one of the most haunted cities in the USA. Well, one of the churches over there is, like, apparently they have, like, a lot of activity that goes on. The church is actually abandoned. They don't hold service there anymore. But there's a curator that stays there, and he does watch over the place. Well, the curator wasn't there. I don't condone this, but we broke into the church, and we decided to see what was going on. So me and my buddy were up in the attic. We got a camera going. And I wish I still had the video. I think he still has the video on his phone. I need to try to see if I can find the guy on Facebook. But we're up in the attic, and we're talking, just laughing, making a couple jokes about things. All of a sudden, there's a bookshelf on one side of the room, there's a couch on the other side, and then I think there was like a poster on the wall or some kind of picture of Jesus. Well, the picture of Jesus fell to the floor, and a book went flying, like literally fell like 100 miles an hour from one side of the room to the other, slammed against the wall, slid all the way down, and fell face first, like down onto the ground. I'm like, you want to leave? He's like, yeah, let's get the fuck out of here.
Crazy.
As I'm coming down the steps, I got to the last step, and I tripped, and I fell flat on my face. Like, and I was, like, briskly running down these steps, like, wasting no time to get out of there.
Yeah, I believe it, too. Oof. Did you get any bruises or anything like that?
My face hurt for, like, a week, because I fell, like, literally flat on my forehead.
Wow.
Well, I think that was a weird thing, too, about tripping. Like, I'm actually really thinking about that now, because when I tripped, I was on the last step, and my feet went way above my head, and I fell flat on my head. So I'm wondering if, like, I got pushed or, like, thrown or what happened.
Wow. All I can say is wow, because it's just wow.
Well, like, you know, and even with all the stuff that happened before that, like, I was 16 when we got into this church. Like, I still didn't really believe, even being, like, thrown to the floor like I did. I didn't really think it was, you know, anything that was going to happen to me since my grandpa passed away, and I felt like he was watching over me. But the fact of the matter is, like, when we were in that church, we were up in the attic, and that book flew across the room, and the picture of Jesus fell. And then, like, running out of there, and it felt like the whole building was shaking around us. Like, what the hell? And, like, I still crave going after that kind of stuff.
Yeah, well, I'm going to knock on wood when I say this. But, yeah, I've never had that experience where malicious spirits are, like, throwing things at me, and I'm, again, knocking on wood again. Hope I never do.
Right.
Because it's from some scary stuff, man.
Yeah, that's the weird thing, too, is, like, you know, people are really sensitive to that kind of stuff. And with me and Blackie, the lead singer of my band, also my cousin, we've got a really strong tie to the paranormal realm. Like the house he lives in out in Healy, up in their garage, there was someone trying to show him and his wife that there was evidence to a criminal case that happened in his town. When they got up in the attic of this garage finally and got through all, like, the crap that was in the way of what the evidence was, they found an old iPhone. They found the case file and, like, all this, like, just completely incriminating evidence against somebody in town. There's pictures on this phone of stuff that happened. Like their printer, it was unplugged and their printer would kick on.
Whoa.
Like, I don't know all the details, too. He told me a story a few years ago, like, when he first moved out there. But at the same time, like he's seen and done some things that have been tied to it.
Crazy. Yeah, I mean, old houses and old places have more history and more activity. And sometimes they don't even have ghosts, but they have little, it moves in waves, and it has creaks and cracks of an old house would do because it has so much life in it, good and bad. And so that I used to live in Virginia for a very short time, and there was a whole lot of stuff like that, but it wasn't really haunted, but you can feel the history and emotions because of the history of what Virginia and back in that country. I mean, Marjorie is over there in Virginia. She's she's out there in Virginia. Culpeper out there. And so if she was actually still with us, and she'll probably say, yeah, it's a lot of history out there, a lot of stuff. And so it's amazing, because I always wanted to go to Boston and check out the Salem Witch I used to be at, and really be there and feel that intensity, and just be in that part of it and see if there's any activities there myself. It's just me being curious. Right. But if I still want to see an apparition, I still want to sit down and talk to it, will I freak out? I'll do my best not to. All right, well, looks like Lorianna is taking off, and I was hoping to hear some stories from her before she takes off. Hang on a minute, let me grab her real quick. Lori, call back real quick. Really? Really quick. All right, so let's go ahead and get her to hopefully call back, and I'll be right back. Okay, you see what's going on. So we'll play a boomstick from Maximus for us.
Boomstick?
Yeah, boomstick.
Time and I'm feeling fine. I watch the sun go down the line. You can be blind if you want to. You can be blind if you want to. Saturday's come and I'm on the run. I'm not running away. You
on, where's the Justin Bieber? Where's the Katy Perry? Where's the Fall Out Boy?
Noddle, you have witch powers. Turn him into a chipmunk and feed him to the owl outside.
I will do no such thing. We're here to talk about our website.
HomeCanineNeutering.com?
What?
No! InvaderPet.com, where people can check out our comic strips or locate bookstores selling bookmarks with our comics on them. So, listeners, want to see comics of me, Noddle the Witch, my pets Kaylee Cat and Spike Beagle? Go to InvaderPet.com and check us out.
Seriously, though, you guys really have a canine neutering website?
Fantasy art for festival and everyday living, featuring the fine arts and craft creations of Marjorie Delaney on practical printed products such as journals, mugs, costuming, wearable art, formal wear, and accessories. We also carry a line of magical supplies, including candles, oils, herbs, and limited ritual items. All items are created in a scenic studio space in Culpeper, Virginia, and available throughout the world online, as well as at festivals and events. Magical Things offers custom creations too, such as costuming, illustrations, and more. Come visit us at magicalfantasy.com.
Let's Talk About the Music is wanting your sponsorship to help support local independent music and musicians worldwide. We have different levels of sponsorship for everyone, including up-and-coming bands and musicians, to give a little more boost to your promotions. Let's Talk About the Music is also looking to podcast live from your music-related special events, shows, and venues. For more information, go to letstalkaboutthemusic.com.
Hey Trump fans, this is Scott Gerling, aka One Man Rock Band. The only American artist writing Trump tunes will be on Let's Talk About the Music, Wednesday, November 2nd at 8 p.m. Pacific Time to talk about the basket of deplorables and all those who oppose them. Bring your sense of humor and your biggest gun. Talk to you then.
Alrighty, let's talk about the music. I am Shels out here in Tacoma, Washington. If you guys really want to,
or is she? Dun dun dun.
Or am I? I could be someplace else. I could be in Ohio. You know.
Who's that behind you?
It could be a spider.
Spooky.
Yes. And we're taking a break for talking to just like narrowing it down to one musician. We're talking to a whole bunch of musicians, a bunch of people about we'll start out with haunted venues, to kind of with haunted experiences, which is okay. Glorious Ohio. Thank you, Mrs. Spider. And so that is tonight's topic. Glorious. Is that what we're doing? And we start out the show with David from Club Congress. And then, we started out with Lorianna doing readings. Then David from Club Congress. And then we did Sean, or Wacky, from Maximus. And now we're back to Lorianna, because she's been doing readings, outstanding readings inside the chat room, and gave the podcast an awesome one too. And now she has her own stories that she wants to give you guys her haunted experience. Lorianna, it's all you.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so here's Miss Lorianna again. I have so many haunted experiences. I run a group called Tacoma Ghost Hunters, for starters, and we go out to haunted sites and do walkthroughs and talk about impressions and stuff like that. But one of my favorite places to go is an old mental asylum here on the border of Silicon and Lakewood, and it was